But if you've ever been on a diet, you know the day-by-day, little-by-little process it takes to lose the weight. You know, we didn't gain that weight overnight, and we certainly aren't going to lose it overnight either. Or let's say that as we get closer to Christmas, you're wanting to save some money to buy something very special for a special person in your life. Well, how do you do that? You take large amounts of your paycheck each month and set it aside? No, you don't. You take a little at a time, bit by bit, and you also set that aside and you save it. Coming up in December, the Metro PCS Dallas Marathon is 2 months away, and let's say you'd like to run that race. Well, do you just show up on the day of the race and attempt to run 26.2 miles? Of course not. You start out, you would have started months ago, little by little, 1 mile at a time, until you finally conditioned yourself to run that long race. You know, Oswald Chambers says the proper perspective of a servant of God must not simply be as near to the highest he can get, but it must be the highest. He goes on to say that it must be done every day, little by little. You know, I've been encouraging you lately to begin the process of learning how to have a daily, intimate relationship with the Lord. Now, not one based on rules or regulation, legalism or completing tasks, but one based on His grace, learning to enjoy His presence each and every day, learning how to hear His voice. It's a journey that's accomplished little by little every day, learning to trust Him, learning to walk with Him. Have you taken that next step that God is leading you to? Have you begun to spend time with Him every day in His presence? Have you found that place where you meet with Him each day, where He waits for you to arrive? You know, the Lord is very faithful and consistent about waking me up these days before my alarm goes off. At first I thought He was waking me up so that I could be blessed by His presence, and of course I am. But lately I'm beginning to think He's waking me up early because He wants to spend time with me. Matter of fact, He longs for it so much that He sent His Son to die on a cross so that I could spend time with Him each and every day. That's how much He loves me. That's how much He loves you and how much He desires your presence. So why don't you accept His grace today and run to Him.